Oh my God. All right, it's time. Ooh, we got grand finals. We got grand finals. We got grand finals.
Just do it so he stops. You've got it. Just,
all right.
I gotta see the results.
3, 2, 1. Get out of here. All right. We got game number 1 here of Blake versus Don.
Also, of course, Fume throws out Cooper again.
Okay,
Anyways.
I got so confused because Don was on the left platform. Like, no, wait, what happened? But so the run back from earlier, winners finals, we saw Don get a very convincing W against Blank. And when I say convincing, I mean like it was extremely good. He had so much covered on Blank, and I haven't seen Blank look that lost against Don in a while. But after that set against 6, he did use a lot of endurance during that. I will say that, but he brought it back. Can he replicate that success? So far, he's getting cooked, quite literally.
Yeah, by the fire, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just like an onion. Layers.
Watch Puss in Boots.
That
was a giant segue to Shrek-related movies.
Yeah.
But also, if you just said you haven't yet, please watch it. Oh my God, watch it. Watch it. Watch Puss in Boots. That's a Winky Face, so he's not making that back.
That's dead.
Extra knockback, of course, on Winky Face. So pretty much taking that hit after a jump is confused, you're done.
You know, believe it or not, I don't think I know all of the nuance of all of the turnips. I know like what 2 of them do, not all of them. A Winky Face, that is the first I've heard of the Winky Face.
Yes.
Being anything super different. I figured it was different.
It's just a slightly increased base knockback.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. But 58% to 44 right now.
Yeah. It's super even still, you know.
Yeah, and to be honest, I could definitely see after the way Blank won the previous set, I could see him getting the reset against Don for sure. My biggest thing is, does he have enough endurance to get the whole W? He can definitely do it because Don also falls into that category too. Bro, after watching what Mute was doing with that and what Link does with that, and now seeing Blank do it too, B reverse drop off counter is actually not okay. Like, what do? You literally can't get away from that.
Whew. Yeah. And there's the up out of shield. You know, I feel like I don't see a whole lot of Marios actually go for the up out of shield.
It's a very fast up shield. Also, yes, he dropped that at the last second. Good job from Blake, knowing in that position to not freak out and get that drop. So you can grab it because you can't grab it while you're facing the other direction.
Oh, and there's the backer coming in, and now got a little bit of a hill to climb. Not a whole lot, but
I think that these are both 2 characters that's where I see 70% say you can't be comfortable.
I guess that's true. If you get a good neutral win and you can lead that into your up air versus Mario, all of a sudden it's 100.
Now one more nair or back air, and then I feel way more comfortable over Blank because now fair has become way more viable. Nairs out of shield give you off-stage interactions, so now Don has to be way more careful about when he decides to approach, which you see he has already slowed down a ton.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and not quite gonna kill, but I mean, you see when it doesn't kill screen.
You were behind it, bro. You were behind it. What?
That's a Toon Link.
Are you serious? Hello? I'm sorry. What?
Hitboxes in this game are just disgusting.
Excuse me, bro. Her hands are huge, bro. Those are Shaq hands. Like what? Yeah. Yo, draft Daisy to the NBA. Are you kidding me? She palmed the entirety of Mario's back head and still smacked him. Are you serious?
It's like if I'm going to turn to the wall to my right now and slap the wall in Ajax, you're going to get hit by that, you know?
I literally have questions, okay? Like, and I don't know if I want the answers. I am not okay with what I just watched. I feel dirty about seeing that hit. Also, I definitely gave the wrong player a score there. But that does now equal the first point going into Blank's favor. Also, hey, Silver.
Oh, you know what? It's Daisy's third eye from the Melee Trophy thing coming in.
Daisy's third eye, bro. Nah.
That's where the
I'm still on Daisy belongs in the NBA. Are you kidding me? Like, that was nuts. All right. Well, now we have Blank sealing the deal in the first game, which is what you need. You need your party starter. You need that first game under your belt to get that confidence going, and that is sure one way to get it done.
Yeah. All right, and for the most part, at least both of these characters can still rack up damage on each other enough to make it. I mean, like look right now, it's like pretty much.
If played properly, this match here on Smashville should be done in about 2 minutes, because It's an entire like, every single time each one of these two characters hit you, you're at ledge. Look at that. Like they're at ledge at 80 off of any straight hit at this point.
Yeah. There's a reason that it's a lot of ledge jumpers on stages. You know, Smash Bros.
Yeah, don't ever give Lucina this stage.
Yeah, don't give Link this stage either.
Don't give that.
Oh, you're dead.
Oh, bye. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. Goodbye. But Don pulling out the wedding cap now at this point, trying to show his commitment to the W in the bag. And can he actually get it? Oh,
no, unfortunately not quite. But still, that's under 60%. And the Stitch Face, oh my god.
RNGesus done blessed once again. Coming in red at the time, but I think he was also 120, so like you take that pretty much every single time.
That's true. That's true. I mean, either way, I feel like you get hit by a regular thing. He might be dead there. Okay, there's the back air. I think something has kind of changed in Don a little bit.
For sure. I mean, like, after that that cape edge guard that he was able to get, he's kind of been playing less cautious. Yeah. I feel like
I think he started out kind of just like poking and trying to use like fireball.
Yeah,
you know,
which luckily for for Mario, you can just do that. Like like fireball and back air are just such incredible safe poke tools that you don't have to care too much. And it's also one of the he got a hitbox extension off of that.
Yeah.
That literally just cost him that stock. Like that forward air extending off fireball just gave Blake that stock.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was expecting some sort of tech chase off the turnip, but instead of a tech chase, we do just get that up smash out of shield on the down tilt, and now it is 0-0.
Oh, and aren't. Oh, yeah. Just actually, you know what? Yeah. I don't disagree with throwing that away. Yeah, I would much prefer to have a true combo-based item without the fear of Mario using that against me and killing me too, because he's already shown earlier with his you hit him with a turnip combo in winners finals. That gave him like 80, and that's game number 2.
That's the second time we've seen that early up B getting forward air, and I think it's getting baited out, and I don't expect to see a whole lot more of that coming out in the next couple games.
Yeah, he's getting him to recover high often. You know, like he's been kind of making him scared about where he's trying to recover. So excellent job once again by Blank. Wait, hold up. Blitz and Big T are leaving. They didn't even say goodbye. They're just leaving. That's it. See, this is what the sad part about being trapped in the back room is, okay? I run the stream all day. I cast. I try to do good stuff, and then nobody said bye to me.
Well, you know what? I'll say bye to you when I leave, because I can't leave because I'm coming.
I keep thinking Blake is on the second player spot because he was in the last game, and then he decided to get up for a second because Don. Actually, no, it was because Don said he wants the right side. Don literally prefers to play in the player 2 slot. Right now, we have game number 3 on what could be the beginning of a reset climb for Blank, as that previous set on what was almost the reverse 3-0 from 6 has really carried over strong.
Yeah, all the adaptation that you have to make in that position probably puts you playing pretty odd afterwards. You know?
And this would be the first win for Blank here in a while. Yeah. Like he's had many a top 3s, many a top 2s. Usually stopped by Ling. But
I've seen at least 2 in my
and the couple times that he hasn't been here, he's actually been stopped by Blitz. So like he's been held away from the championship title for a bit now, and the only one in his way is Don. And Don, even though he put him in losers earlier, Blake has absolutely figured something out in terms of how to play around the spacing that Don has had. Great frame trap, though.
You were saying earlier that I believe that you know, his track record against Mario, and Don specifically as well, is usually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, and there's the up B, the early up B again. And for the most part, it worked out for a second, but at the same time, now you're still on stage. You know?
Yeah. I
mean, the down smash on ledge is really scary.
Blake's been doing a really good job at it, too, though, because he keeps faking the idea he's going to go ledge trump him. He makes him recover high, or he baits the idea he might back air, and then as soon as he does, he gets back up. Another Mr. Shattered. So we're getting a bomb. We're getting a bomb
by the end
throughout
of the
this grand finals. Yes, at some point we're getting bombed. We have seen Stitch. We have seen 2 Mr. Saturns. We're probably going to see at least 1 more Stitch and a bomb before this is over.
Yeah. What is the percentage of pulling a bomb? I forget.
Whenever I'm talking about it, very high.
Yeah.
Back here is going to go ahead and take it out, though. That's at least Don was able to get 109 on the board out of that, because it took until 172 before he finally lost it.
I was going to say, I like the run-up smash in that position. I mean, Daisy did go in the air, but at the same time, you did get a little stuffed out. You know, I think maybe you gotta mix up the timing.
Trying to get a
I
follow-up.
like the raw back air in that position, trying to catch a jump
I like the idea of turnip too, because if turnip hits, that's probably close enough that he could drop off and get a bear still, but he wasn't wasn't really able to get much out of it. But Blank has already racked up 78% here, so the damage is already done.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, yeah. Oh,
This is throwing me off. I have literally never seen Blank SD'd as much in a tournament.
it's like the third time.
Maybe some nerves because, like we said before, Blank hasn't won one of these in a while, and he's got something to prove in that aspect. You know, he is one of the most threatening players we have around here for good reason.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been able to hold a first place finish in a bit.
Yeah, I would love to see that happen for him. You know, I must have said it a million times. He's playing really well.
What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say?
Oh my God.
What did I say? I am literally RNGesus. I have foresight. Peach and Daisy players, you pay me to be on here. So now,
You just go get a quick handshake from Ajax, and there you go. All of a sudden, you got your guaranteed bomb in the set.
it's literally insane. So, like, Don trying to go for the reverse up B does not find it, trying to catch him later on to continue to build on it. But currently,
Down tilt, forward air.
yeah, now he's getting pushed back off stage. Not really much he can do here from this point.
All right, it's all right. It's just it's so we're just kind of watching. You know,
I'm
like on the edge of our seats watching.
At the moment, the biggest thing right now is that, like, even if you're Blank,
there's the
because
up
of that,
smash,
you still can't be comfortable with this lead. Like,
Yeah.
you can, in a way. Another
There's
Saturn.
another Saturn.
Okay,
What,
so
is that like the third this
That
game?
is the third Saturn in this individual game.
Yeah.
There is been 3 Saturns and a bomb in this game
Oh.
alone. So,
Oh my God.
so this is kind of like all odds are against you at the moment for the pre-reset. But will he be able to finish it? He can. He can still
can get
find
a-
the
you
up
can-
air into fair. Like
Yeah, I
that,
was about
that
to
is
say, you can get
still
the
an
up air
option.
combo into the fair. And if I'm Don, that's what I want. I absolutely want that right now. But that's, there's the up air in there.
Oh boy.
On the platform.
Oh,
A B with so much rage, but not enough.
okay, won't be
But
enough
at the
yet,
same
but
time-
tries to catch him on a forwarder, but he doesn't get it himself yet. This is a very scary spot. Blank's ledge trapping has been so good. Speaking
the
of, he
forward
gets
throw.
another grab.
And the cape, yep, I love the capes. Oh my God, that
If
counter, the counter on the returning.
And if that fireball doesn't go through, he gets the L, but instead, Blank gets the W anyways.
And we have a reset
forces
on
the
our hands.
reset. All right. So, the prophecy has already been fulfilled.
Yeah.
He got the bomb. I knew it. I knew
Yeah.
it. Like, it's just... No, so now at this point, I mean, we're definitely getting another Stitch Face, considering the fact that he literally pulled yet another Mr. He pulled 3 Saturns and a bomb that game. So saying 1 Stitch Face, I feel like is underselling it at this point. But you can see the visible frustration on Don's face right there. He had the head shake. It's like, all right.
He was playing so well, and I think when you get really quickly 3-0'd in Grand Finals by someone you sent to losers to get here, it's gonna sting a little bit.
I mean,
you know?
yeah, it happens. It happens to a lot of. It happens to pretty much everyone. But like, the thing is, you just got to be able to rebound after this. The game's done. It is what it is. New set on the board. Can you stay calm? We'll find out as we start off the Grand Finals reset of VL35, Vortex Legends 35, here with Don versus Blank.
35 Vortex Legends. That is quite a lot.
Yeah, we're actually
Look at us all
we are
go.
approaching our we are approaching a full year here. Also, just between this and Vortex, Towers Takeover, we I think have run a collective total of we're getting near 100 events. So it's been a fun ride, and he's gonna snap ledge. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, but he's dead.
that time he actually
Really
punished him on the
well-timed
forward
action.
smash.
Yeah.
So remember, everybody, the biggest thing is that for anybody who may not be aware, I know
Yeah.
it's almost always regulars who watch here, but if you are unaware, Don has now been put into the loser bracket because he hadn't lost a single set up to this point.
Yeah.
So he is not done yet, and there's
and there's the counter as
that
well.
reverse counter. Okay, all right. I never want to see people SD consistently in a set to have it happen like that, but even with the couple Blank SDs he's had so far, he's still been able to keep himself in every game and rebound from them. But very close second stock here.
Yeah. Are we gonna see? Okay. I think he went to go catch the opposite DI. He's been really good about mixing up his DIs in that combo Blank there, trying to get out and make sure you don't die to that. It's very important. You know.
Dude, I keep seeing people talk about like this Joker back here that Don has died to yesterday.
Oh,
and I've seen it a
I
lot.
saw
Who
it,
did he
yeah.
lose to? Who won?
Burpo. Red Burpo.
Oh, Burpo was okay.
It was a huge comeback.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So I was like, wait, who is he talking about? Well, like, that makes sense. Right now, Don having 110%, looking for the back air off the ledge jump, but
down tilt out of the parry as
good
well.
calmness from Blank to do that too, because that is not that is a very scary position to try and parry against Mario on the ledge.
All right, but now, you know, speaking of Mario on the ledge, now you're Mario holding the ledge, you know, and you got to find some way to get that kill. I like the downer covering the neutral get up, but not enough to kill.
It's so active. It's so good. And we were talking about that down air earlier. Is like the bair and down air are pretty much your main kill options here. But Blank has been really good at mixing up. Like, he's reacting to DI much better so far here in this set.
Absolutely. And now this is scary. I feel like at this point, you know, somebody's got to want to take that stock.
All right, he's now done he's done 3 down airs and 2 back airs. Up smash is coming very soon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
doesn't
back
even
air,
need
that
it.
works.
He catches a mistake on a Blank floating, so there he goes. But Blank just literally needs. I mean, dash attack should do it right now too.
Well, you want to play as careful as you've ever played at this point. You know, you want to take this game because you want to get. Okay, you want to get a little extra credit. You know, you want to do your best to get a bunch of. Oh, okay. On there, out of shield.
Well, dash attack actually wasn't enough to do it yet. And
oh man. Okay, yeah,
he
you got to be
finally
careful
catches
about
that.
throwing those fireballs when you land.
I will say he's gotten away with it like 3 times. So in his head, he's probably like, "Oh, it's just never gonna hit." And one of them finally got caught.
The spot dodge, but a little bit too late, and now it's netting a whole bunch of percent.
Well, a rare combo drop from Blank. He only got a little bit. You can, like we said it before. I think there could be a little bit of endurance coming in here for Blank. He's still keeping the lead, but he's been dropping more of late. That's a lot of wink faces he's been getting.
Yeah. Oh, and his RNG is just. Okay, is he dead here?
He might be. He delayed it too. Won't be enough yet.
I've barely ever seen this thing kill, I feel like. Oh, he waited for the air dodge.
So close to the frame trap on that too. You're right. He had the air dodge in. But 85 to 88. This is anybody's game right now. Forward air pushes him back off stage. This is very crucial if Don wants to like get the dubs. He can't be like, you don't want to go down 4 games in a row, and he won't let that happen as up smash gets the job done.
Neutral get up so well.
You were 100% right on that. Like,
yeah.
I think the difference between this one and the pre-reset is that Don's ledge trapping was not as strong pre-reset.
You are not allowed to neutral get up against him anymore. Honestly, no. You get that. You're probably gonna die. We saw him die earlier at Mario F Smash pretty early for the most part.
Yeah, and the one singular time I saw Blank look comfortable on ledge against him is when he got that parry down tilt on the back air. Yeah. But that was 1 out of like 7 interactions that he got.
And he had to get a parry to get that too.
Exactly. You know? So that just goes to show that Don's keeping it his turn on the ledge.
Yeah.
And if Don continues to recognize that, that's a huge W, because if you could keep Peach or Daisy in this case trapped in the corner, that means they're not floating. They're not hovering around you and spacing you. They are stuck, and you're getting your damage in.
Absolutely. I feel like that's definitely a big win condition in this matchup.
Huge win condition.
Absolutely.
For sure. The only other ones really being like well-spaced back airs and down airs. That's like a majority of. I keep getting the players backwards. Okay, it continues here into this into the next reset too. But Don was able to strike first here in the reset, which is huge for the Don fans in chat. And for Blank, you know, you just put it in your back pocket. It's the first game you dropped in 3 in a row. That being said, that might not be the case anymore. Don is currently.
And that's not that either.
This is you know, Don is a speedrunner, and he's trying to add to that category. That would have sucked. Not even unfortunate or anything. That would have sucked if he air dodged past that ledge.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's going to get a world record in the Beat Blink 80% world record. So,
BLJ or no BLJ?
Yeah, BLJ or no BLJ. Glitchless.
Glitchless run through PS2. Right now, up smash is a viable kill option. I could see Don going for a short hop down air, though, pretty soon. He's kind of empty jumping around him a ton.
Yeah. So, Hazy just floating at ledge is very scary. Okay, and you gotta be careful. You're throwing out so many of those fireballs. You gotta be super careful on that. But that downer also not gonna quite kill him either.
Blank refuses to get DI crossed up on that anymore.
That was back air. That was so.
That was the first time he's done that at all too.
That was so smart. And then he maneuvered around it, but unfortunately, he's still gonna lose that next stock too. And now it's right back to even. Like even. Oh. And there's the combos. A quick 70%.
And that was so good, too, because Blank knew the combo ended there, so he delayed it with the forward air to beat the nair from Don as it landed. That was such a good ender to make sure he built it on. And look at this. He's working on a 0 to death.
Yeah, this is... You at least want to take some. You want to try to do your best to get some percentage in there. So
he is in full flow state right now. But there is no shot yet. No shot. Flow state. Blank turned up. and he completely dominated that stock.
Blank said, okay, you get one. You get one. And now Don's trying to make it look like, you know, he gets more than one. But still.
86-64 even after that coming back on the stage shoot. Don trying to answer back and get aggressive there, but he is struggling a little bit. Good late drop, but he was just out of range.
I'm liking the spacing on these dash attacks. I've been seeing it a whole lot. No one's been able to really punish these, like, consistently.
No. I mean, that's... Again, what's the biggest compliment we've given Blank all night? The spacing.
Yeah.
Like, the spacing by now it's the combos that he's getting.
Yeah.
But, like, the spacing by far and away has been the most crucial aspect of Blank's success today.
All right, and the delay on that fair, you know, I like he's going for a lot of options, covering a lot of space in the ledge, but not as much as that back air.
That was so well executed by Blank in that position. He waited it out. He has been pretty aggressively dropping down with multiple, like he'll do like 1, 2, or 3 fairs right behind him, but he hasn't really been able to do a lot. Also, shout out to the fact that we have like the entire shonen anime going on here. I just realized we got Naruto shop here. We got Luffy right behind him. Let's see what we got over here. What's in the back? Well, what's Clive? I'm pretty sure Clive's wearing a Bleach hoodie. So like
I can't tell from
and then Rayquaza. We'll just act like that's Shenron right now. So
sure.
yeah, we're just gonna pretend that Rayquaza is Shenron. So, so currently we got the big 3 floating around in the back. But we also have game 3, which is 1-1 currently in set count of grand finals here. And you know, I did say earlier, history-wise, fortune favors those who are on winner's side.
Yeah.
Unless your name is Ling, most of the time people don't win resets. And for that matter, Ling barely ever gets put in the losers anyways.
That's true.
But most of the time, anybody who's on the loser side does not win. But today, that could change possibly. After watching that last game from Blank, that looked phenomenal. I personally and biasly won a game 5 though from these two because this has been a phenomenal set so far.
Man, I don't even know which one I really...
He finally caught it. He got like 3 of them before they were not killing. He finally catches that early start. You could not have asked for better from Don to start off this game 3.
I don't know who I want to win more, honestly, because I mean, obviously I'm a big Don fan. I think Don winning is a great timeline, but at the same time, like we really want to see.
I'm in a similar boat
Blank,
because, like we said, Blank has not won one of these in a while, and we've been waiting to see we're waiting to see Blank make a comeback, right? But also at the same time, I do really love the fact that Don literally just like every single weekly gets his box, goes home, and he opens his box. Like like his whole Pokemon collection has literally just been like off his weekly dubs of late. It's been hilarious. But right now we got Don getting caught by Winky Face, and that is pretty much going to seal the deal on that stock.
And that's okay. You still got about 70%. So So at this point, you want to try to be the one to win neutral a little bit more. You know, capitalize on top of that. See if you can get that stock before you take too much damage.
Don is making it nearly impossible for Blank to win neutral. Also, he waited for Blank to commit to the double jump before he did that dare. That was a really good reaction from Don. Once he saw that burn, that means, oh, you're in float. You're guaranteed to take this hit. Look, he did it again. Look at his patience. He's waiting for the second jump from him.
There's the nair into turnaround up smash.
Beautifully executed. Oh my goodness.
Essentially like a 0 to death.
That was textbook how you beat Daisy Float. Like I can't stress that enough. His patience on look, see, there it goes again. He's waiting for the commitment to the option first, and then he's going for the punish, and that is tripping up Blink heavy right now.
Yeah, the way that he's able to kind of just maneuver around and make sure that he's able to like get that punish when he needs to. So that is something that's good.
And at worst too, he's doing it to where if he's gonna trick a trade, like if he's gonna get hit, he's making sure that he gets a hit always out of that. Like if at worst a trade. But this has been his turn the whole time. Don refusing to like pretty much let up this game, even after that incredibly strong game 2 that Blink had.
Yeah, this is me. I mean, Don looks pretty dominant right now.
Don is locked in right now. Blank is hunting for answers.
I like the pivot grab.
That's the first pivot grab I've seen him land off of Blank too. And it's very hard to grab Peach or Daisy half the time. And that's a stock
and there's
right
the back
there.
On the committal. Once again, once you commit to something like that, you know, if you just wait for that, super patient.
Don heavily woke up. Like anything you could have asked for as a Don fan, well, congratulations, it happened in that game. He is one game away from yet another Vortex Legends W. And to me, I love hearing that sentence out loud. And I love both these players. But like I said before, Don has been someone we waited for so long to not just be Light's partner, not just be that Mario with Light's Fox. He has always been a very good player, but he just couldn't close it out half the time. That is not a timeline we live in anymore. Now Don has been on a absolute tear, and he's one game away from what could be another W unless Blank has something to say about it.
Yeah. No, I still want to see it. I'm not gonna lie. This is really cool to watch and everything, and I really am enjoying seeing Don like finally get that. But I do want to see this go to game.
Oh no, I agree. I said it earlier. Biasly, I would like to see Game 5 just because of how good this set has been, and considering the fact that Winners Finals, Blank had no answers against Don, and Blank has brought it all the way here to Game 4 reset.
It's kind of crazy to watch. And the other thing is, like I was saying before, I don't know who to support. You know, these players both good friends.
Yeah, that mix-up game was so good. Oh my god, I literally almost bit like my hand out of excitement from like everything I just watched. The fact that he covered his jump in with the up tilt, kept him going, kept the landing covered, and then caught him at the end, and he did the nair to get the shield poke was so good. What?
Yeah, and at this point, Blank just has so much.
Like right now, Blank is playing around the anti-air game from Don very well. They've been kind of just going back and forth with like how dominant each game has been. This one a little bit closer though, because Don hasn't been hit as much for a little while, and one good read on up smash takes out the stock.
Oh, speaking of, there's the up smash.
I think he low profiled him after that landing fair. Like I'm pretty sure that dropped just underneath the up smash.
All right, okay. And now, we get 100% that Blank to rack up at this point. You know,
Big facts.
I have a feeling it's going to be fire. I mean,
yeah, the fact that he's racked up 118 and not only 118, but he's been able to do it while Don has been swinging heavy looking for a kill option. Then that is now put him up 2 stocks in the lead.
No, if I'm Don, I might be just thinking about it. I'm thinking about what adaptations I want to make.
You definitely want that in the back of your head, but also Don is one of those refuse to give up type players. Like he doesn't really just kind of check out of any game, so he's still trying to keep himself in it. That shield poke from that Dot Eyes actually just gave like Dot Eyes allowed him to get that shield poke. Like Blake is always getting the perfect amount of shield damage he needs just to get the shield poke. Speaking of, there's that dare, catches him again, and Don committed to his double jump.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, at least, you gotta hit something. A back air, a down air, you know, maybe an up smash. Oh, there was the up smash, but not gonna do it.
Blake at this point knows, like, look, grab me. Like, that's literally, that's like all you got. Go ahead, try to grab me, because otherwise you're not getting anything. He's just always shielding every one of his attempts, and that is a 3-stock answer from Blank. And Kings, Queens, and Emperors, everyone in the chat, delay.
Hey, Jax.
We are at Game 5 Grand Finals.
We wanted to see it.
It has happened. 3-0 pre-reset. Game 5 post-reset. One of these two walks away to W here. No matter what happens, this is the final shot for one of these two to walk away with the W tonight. Does Blank finally get that elusive W? It's been away from him for a little while now. Or does Don get another shot at pulling some incredible pulls from the Pokemon collection? We'll find out as we get into Game 5 here. I'm just happy to see it, to be honest. It's just been, this has been such an incredible set.
I can see this being an incredibly close game in the future. Well, I mean, not in the future, but like coming out right now. And that
falling up air literally saved his life. Like
absolutely. I panicked for a second. I thought he was going to die immediately.
Yeah. Oh my God, Blank's spacing again. It's just been so good. The fireball finally, that is a rare fireball that's found its way in. Don hasn't been able to beat Blank out of shield for a little while now. That's something I've noticed.
Shielding on, and it's ended up getting poked as well.
Yeah, and Blank just he just doesn't get grabbed.
Okay, like the up air. Okay.
Oh,
no kill off. And there's the cape, but it doesn't end up working out because he hasn't made it yet.
Yeah, waits it out. Doesn't get ridiculous. Doesn't try to do anything crazy. But here's that thing. Here's that thing that comes from Game 5. Doesn't matter how good you've been playing up to this point, because it's the final game. Everybody's nervous. No matter which way you look at it, look at how much more afraid Blank has been in disadvantage so far. He's been air dodging more. Don has been swinging a ton, just looking for something.
This is scary. I don't know. I'm just watching both of these players in the corner trying to kill each other. You know,
That shield
I can't believe that. Yeah, your shield's getting low. You can't always. You gotta tilt it. You gotta,
And the big delay is that games like this. Oh
my God,
He put himself on the wrong side. He rolled through or moved to the other side at the last second. Where Blank literally was just trying to cover fair from the opposite side of shield, so that way he could keep himself crossed up and not take a grab. But he could have taken a up smash out of that. Blank gets 52, makes him double jump. His jump's still gone. He gets away with the nair, but he still takes a grab for it, and he's already at 82.
Oh, okay, but the back air is going to save his life. Of course, unfortunately, now you're already at kill percentage again. You want to find some way to lock this down. Oh, okay. Not
There's
quick
that
enough.
similar position against what happened last game where he was. Oh, I can't believe that he rolled through that. He's been hunting for options as a physical hitbox to try and get it like a kill, but Blank is just shielding.
Oh, he tried
and the
to roll
counter
past
finds his
it,
mark. You can see the like slight frustration on Don in the camera. He doesn't really let that loose a lot lately, but Blank is now up 2 stocks once again.
Yeah, I think honestly a lot of Don's kill options are getting a little predictable.
I mean, that's his double jump.
Okay, the early up working out for him.
The only answer that he had that was going to be able to work there. Right now, Don sneaking around, trying to go for a cape, actually coming off stage at that point at 170, kind of surprised.
Yeah, and this is game 5 we're talking to. Blank's at 170%. He's really struggling to find that kill.
Because Blank is always
playing around.
He puts in so many hitboxes, you can't grab him. He
Okay,
probably gets a grab, but
grab,
he's on the other side of the stage, so he can't get a back throw. I think up throw might do it soon, but at this point,
okay, but the back air will do it. But you know, Mario's your death, and then maybe you still got a chance.
Yeah, that is still a possibility. Mario existing is a threat in and of itself. He basically, that's like the only options he has. He needs a 0 to death in a dominant fashion. He literally can't afford to take much else. Flooding on.
This is so scary. Okay, there's the up air, forward air. Oh, he waited.
Blake just revealed something to me. He's kind of swinging too. Oh wait, no, the back air comes through. The early up
the other uppy. No, I would be a little nervous to throw it out a third time though.
From Blank, all you need is just one solid fair at this point. You just need or one good back air at the ledge. But Blank second guessing a lot of his approaches. Like he looks like he's a little bit scared to go in, but that back air does find its mark and sends it back off stage again.
Okay, now you're in the corner though. You're in the corner. You're at a million. Oh, the forward smash. You get grabbed for it.
Yeah, Don looking heavily for that forward smash. And
he went for the counter on the fireball. I think Don, having seen that miss, if I were Don.
Oh, he had the read, but he doesn't get it. Still gets a grab out of that though. Delay. This is like Don is working his way back into this game. He's at 170, but this is not done.
It's not over.
He gets caught by the umbrella ledge though. That does take away his turn. Back air does not get enough.
He gets the sour spot. Oh, he was right about the jump too. Oh my gosh, that's so scary.
I think down air might be enough to take it out too. That's why Don is kind of looking for it, but he's trying to mix it up between down air and up smash. Blank just basically tried not to make a mistake. Oh, he gets the back air.
Okay.
All right.
He needs a good comp. You're at max rage.
Oh, that's gonna be it.
That's gonna be it. And Blank, congratulations to Blank for being the winner.
Shutting it down, man. That is now 2 times. He had it against against, I keep wanting to say Blitz. He had it the same situation against 6 AM where he was behind the whole time and he brought it all the way back. He stopped the reverse 3-0 from 6, and then here he gets the reset, and not only the reset, he's able to shut it down and get the W here to finish it out against what was almost an incredible comeback from Don up to that point.
Incredible changes on both of these players' parts. That was quite the match to watch.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. And what an awesome way to close out the set.
Oh my god! Actually, even all of like the top 5, like best.
I as a personal bias,
top 6.
I am a big fan so far of the top 8 best of 5s. I this is the first day, first week we did it. Normally we would do best of 3s because we want to make sure we ended a good time. But like, look at everybody out there is just vibing. Like we got a bunch of people just chilling. Everybody's getting games in, having a good time.
Yeah.
And honestly, the best of 5s really created situations for incredible sets. And I'm here for it. And shout outs again to everybody who tunes in. This time when we start to say our goodbyes. So real quick, you should go ahead, like, follow, subscribe, and show some love and support to everything that is VGBootCamp for letting us run the streams on not only here, but also every single